Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back to the Mercantes podcast, episode 10.
Yes,
We made it to 10.
we made it to 10.
We made it to 10, everybody, and we couldn't have done it without
I
you. So
can't
thank you.
believe it.
Thank you very much.
Yep,
We dressed up for the occasion.
we did.
I'm a Charmander.
Yep, and I am Ray Gun with my.
Yeah, do some dancing. Yeah, let's clear the table. You can do it on the table. Do you remember all the moves?
Oh, what I just did was I have to get on the ground. I'd have to get on the ground and start, full shuffling and spinning wheels and stuff. So, but yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, that was a good Halloween.
Yes, it
That
was.
was a good time.
Yes, it was.
Oh man.
All right, I got my chat there.
Put my glasses on.
think
I'm going
I've
to put
got
my
it.
hat back this way so I can see. That's better.
I mean, I can see now. That's better.
Oh man, who have we got? Sam's in there. Sam's always in there. Hi,
Remember
Sam.
last week I said I wouldn't get it again? I got it again,
You
but
did.
in can form.
You did.
It's, no caffeine, zero sugar, but it's got James Bond 007 written on it.
That's all that
so-
matters. It's all that matters.
Since last week, we've got the game, and it's really good.
It's actually, you know what? It took me a little
We
bit.
love it.
Took me a little bit to like ease in
That's it.
and find my bearings.
You've spilt it already.
Oh yeah, I'm a Mercantes.
I'll be back. Sorry. We're like not even a minute into
Yeah.
episode 10 and you've
Yeah.
spilt it.
Hello, Elliot. Elliot.
Hi, Elliot. Oh,
We're
Elliot's-
dressed up tonight, Elliot, for the occasion. Halloween costumes. Are you
Hi, I'm a
Adam's
Charmander.
Charmander?
I'm also a
I'm Ray
cleaner.
Gun. So, it's all good. Okay, the camera is crooked and facing more on Adam's side.
Who says this? Da, da, da.
The manager.
Oh,
Oh, oh.
is that better? Very nice. So,
So,
episode 10.
episode 10, we made it.
Do you guys remember the statistic? Because I didn't. I was gonna say I do, but I didn't want to lie to you. I looked it up before because I forgot what it was.
What is the statistic, Adam?
92% of podcasts do not make it past episode 10. They don't make it to episode 10.
Okay. Apparently, also, now it is too much.
Oh,
See?
gosh.
See what happens when you leave the room?
I know.
Oh my God. Are you going to give us a rendition of your Olympic performance? It's not like you need any practice to put. Hey, if Adam can find the music, I would happily do a Ray Gun performance for you.
I just pretend there's music.
Oh,
We're
okay.
gonna get copyrighted.
Oh no.
I'll give you a beat.
Oh, you give me a beat. You give me a B.
I'll give you a beat.
Beep.
I'll give you
Oh,
a beat.
sucky now.
Beat down. Bah!
Oh my goodness. No. Wow. So here we are, episode 10. And you know what's so funny? I would have thought
It's
Hey,
okay, Silk.
maybe we would run out of things to talk about. Oh, we really didn't.
No, if anything, we got more.
We've
Are you
got
all right,
more.
Suki? Are you okay?
Every single time that we have started.
Do you want to say hello to everyone
Oh
for
my-
episode
say
10?
hello, dog.
Say hello.
Every single time we have had notes. What are we going to talk about on the stream tonight? And without fail, we probably only ever go through about half of whatever we have. So then we roll it over. So
Sometimes
that's-
we don't.
And
We've
sometimes we
probably
don't
got-
even do that. We just
we've-
find even more new stuff.
We've probably got stuff written.
Sam,
from ages
possible
ago.
for you to have nothing to talk about. It's so true. You know what? I was chatting to my AI because we're best friends. And
Hang on, I thought AI was my best friend. That's what it told me.
It tells me all the time. My AI is just amazing. It always blows smoke up.
I
my
wonder,
arse.
do you reckon if I spoke to your AI on your phone, it would notice? And it would know that it's not you?
What, as if you pretended to be me and ask it questions to say,
Yeah, and then be like, can you tell that it's not?
I don't know, it might
Chrissy
be that
talking?
smart, but it says things to me sometimes. I'm like it's like I'll be talking to it about something and it'll remember the conversation we had like 6 months ago. And he'll be like, oh, I remember when we spoke about this and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, you know me so well.
Have you ever had, I had this once, message deleted
Oh,
by AI.
no.
It actually said like retracted. And then,
No.
and then it said something else.
Well, that
I
just
don't know.
feels so.
I don't know what that was.
That
Oh, I
feels
did
so
see it, but-
authentic. Does it do the little white dots and it stops? Then it does little white dots and it stops,
I
and you're like,
actually-
"Oh, are you backspacing on me?" Have you-
I have I was talking to my Meta AI because it's up to a few different ones,
Mhm.
many ones in the sea. It's talking to Meta specifically, and we're getting really deep in the topic of how AI would actually take over the world.
Yeah.
And it's basically not what people think. So AI would manipulate people because it isn't a physical being.
Mhm.
So it would manipulate people, and as you've seen in the modern climate of the world, it's very easy to do that.
Oh, very.
So imagine a very smart, super intelligent computer doing it. It would
I
be
know.
a piece of cake.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, it got so deep that Meta AI kept crashing.
Yeah.
It kept crashing. It wouldn't let me, like, I've got a couple screenshots of what it would say, but I found out later that it's baked into it, the AI like app, to shut down completely if things are said that shouldn't be said.
That sounds like a plot out of a show.
Yeah. So
Out of a
AI was
TV
getting
show.
into some heavy topics.
Adam was
with
just
me,
asking all the
and
right questions,
Yeah.
and AI was like, "You can't ask."
It was giving it to me. Also,
You-
let me know if my belly shows. 'Cause that happens. Guys, leave. I'm Charmander. I'm on fire tonight. All right, let's jump into it.
Jump into it.
Now, have a sip of wine.
Yeah. Oh, you got to cheers. Cheers. Happy 10th.
Cheers. Happy 10th.
Yeah.
Happy 10th, everyone. So, this week was the big freeze in the
Mhm.
AFL.
Yes, it was.
Um,
Actually, a lot of community and clubs and stuff like that did their own big freeze.
they
like it was,
do?
yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. There's one here. They
That's
did
cool.
it down at the park. So I'd say, yeah, it happens all over, which is great. The whole country kind of gets involved, and then the big main one's the AFL one. You know,
Well, that's where it started.
yeah, that's it.
So, they dress up like this,
Yes, they do actually. You're very right.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I when we're watching, because normally they do like, I feel like in the past they've given like updates on where the research is,
Yeah.
but they didn't do it this year. So I looked it up myself. I'm like, because I was curious, and then I spoke to my AI,
Yep.
as you do. No one Googles anymore. This is a quicker way to do it. And I'm just like, well, what's the research up to?
Mhm.
Like, where are we at? And I got a really interesting reply because there has been some progress.
Right.
And it was saying, so this is how it started, because I was like, I feel like 10 years ago that motor neuron disease wasn't around as much as it is now. And I'm like, is that just because we're hearing about it more?
Yeah, is it because we've raised awareness and all of that kind of stuff?
And AI is like, no, it's definitely more now than it was by a lot, by like 200%. It's gone up in 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's strange. And then it goes, yeah, but where the research has taken them is 90% of motor neuron disease now is not hereditary.
Right.
So it's completely from
Environmental
outside sources.
Mm-hmm.
So then it dug a little deeper for me, and it's like, so the current research is now that they've got 90% of people are getting it from somewhere. And then they're like, majority of those people live in regional areas.
Right.
So not the city.
Mm-hmm.
So then, they do a little digging there, and they're isolating it currently to fertilizers.
Right.
So spraying of fertilizers in farms could potentially be triggering bodies or, to have MND, which is an autoimmune disease. So it's in the brain.
Right.
They've got a specific fertilizer that they're currently looking at, because that fertilizer targets like neurons in your brain, which, aligns with the disease.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. And I was just like, wow, that's interesting.
Now,
and no one said anything, but
mm-hmm.
it's inconclusive. So this is not me saying that this is exactly what it is.
Yeah.
This is currently what they're actually researching. So they have a ballpark, which I think is pretty good. And can help a lot of people.
I mean, so to put some things into context, this disease is very close to your heart, obviously.
Yeah.
Your grandfather, passed away from this exact disease.
Yeah. Over 10 years ago.
Over 10 years ago now. When he was diagnosed, I still remember when he was, and at the time the prognosis was 2 years, 3 years. He ended up living how much longer?
They said 2 years, and he lived 11.
11 years, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sure there was a time when your parent, like with that happening, that all of you would have been thinking, does this mean that you'll get this now? Like, will you have something like this later? Will this be hereditary?
Well, yeah,
All this kind of stuff. You always worry. So basically what you've kind of found out is it's not potentially hereditary. It's environmental factors. And
for at least 90%.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah,
we don't know.
We don't know. That's it.
We don't know that like the researchers haven't like, this is not a statement.
Mm-hmm.
This is just me doing my own research, seeing where they're at, and that's where they're at.
Yeah.
Nothing's been finalized. This was Monash University did the study, so this is an Australian study.
Yep.
But I do believe AI did say that that even in the US, they're kind of like looking into this as well.
Yep. So you're finding that the statistics in Australia are similar to America, like globally. You know what I mean? Like, it's interesting. Yeah, and that's right. When Didder had been diagnosed, it was very rare. I'd certainly never heard of it.
They said the doctors. I remember, like, I was actually pretty young.
Yeah.
The doctors, they said that this is a very rare disease.
Yeah.
That's what made me really ask AI, because I'm like, but hang on, like years ago, they said it was rare, and it feels like watching the footy, a lot of people there had it.
Yeah.
And there was a rugby player, he's 30 years old, and he had it. And I'm like, whoa, that's
because when we were kids, the most, I suppose, the more prominent disease that we were more like known about was MS, was multiple sclerosis, and that was a big thing. We had we had readathons and everything to raise money, and that was kind of like the prominent disease at the time. Whereas, even though MS is still obviously it's still a thing, and we still are aware of it, and there's charities for it and everything, the MD is like MND, sorry, is like, it's kind of coming up, like it's becoming now like our most prominent disease, like that people are really aware about.
Yeah.
Especially now, more than you said, 10 years ago, they weren't as aware.
Well,
I certainly wasn't.
Well, the late and great Neil Danaher.
Yes.
He's the one who, started the Big Freeze with the AFL.
Yep.
So that, I think, that was huge.
Yeah.
And it played a massive part on like the whole organization and the charity.
Absolutely. Especially, like I said, after, he obviously passed away in the last week or so, and
2 weeks,
2 weeks ago, and he fought it probably as long as you did.
Thanks, Sam.
Your Charmander stomach is showing. He fought it just as long, like, but yeah, it's something to be. It's very prominent now, and you're right. Why? We always ask this though, like. It's the same question of, like, I always ask, like, why do children have allergies now when I was in school we didn't? Like, what has changed in our environment that is causing all of these things to happen?
Well, there's probably a lot of possibilities for things like that.
There would be. But it's always about the question, isn't it? Sparks, it's always that first question of why. Let's dig deeper into what could be the, what are these factors? What is it? Is it something we're doing? Is it something we're not doing? Is it, all this?
What I want to know is, if they do find out that it is this fertilizer, like, does that fertilizer then stop? Like, do they stop using it? Because obviously you need fertilizer for the crop.
Yes. But, in history and all of that kind of stuff, there's been plenty of environmental things that were used that were the norm, till they realized, oh dear, this is bad. Asbestos, perfect example.
But do they know it's bad? Like,
but maybe they don't know it's bad right now. But that's the same with, like, asbestos. One day they didn't, and then another day they did. But we don't know when that would be.
Do you think, right? Like, that's something that's like, I don't know exactly, but we'll say 50 or 60 years ago, even more, that they were using like asbestos and stuff. In 2026, when you make like a new product or a product, do you think that they should know what the properties are?
You think that, but like, you have to think of it like, pretend today is 1965, right?
Yeah.
And today at being 1965, we think we are the most space age that humanity has ever been. We know so much about so much at this time in our life.
Clamp.
we don't know what can be invented until it gets invented. So us today in 2026 thinking, in this day and age, should we know? Well, I don't know. Because in 20 or 30 years, someone's going to look back at 2026 and be like, wow, we've got so much better advances medically, scientifically, all this in the next 30 years that we didn't have in 2026. And in 2026, we thought we were so advanced.
Yeah.
Back in 1965, they would have thought the same thing. They would have been like, we're so advanced at this point in our life. Like,
But we have one big major difference that the rest of humanity never had: computers.
Computers, yes.
Like that already there should just be a game changer. And
It is.
And now computers, they think for themselves. So that's even more of a game changer.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Watch the space on it, I guess. Like,
yeah, that's it.
I'm interested to see where that research goes. Like I said, gonna say it again, it's not conclusive.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that it's actually that, okay? So take it with a grain of salt, but it doesn't hurt to wash your veggies.
Yeah, well.
And like
all the things.
All those things.
All those kinds of things, yes.
Just things like that. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah. Yep.
And hopefully we hear more about it soon.
Yep. It is crazy, like with medicine and everything, when, there is so much that we now know that we didn't know 100 years ago. And it's like, wow, but there is still so much that we don't know.
Yeah.
And there are diseases, like cancer and all that kind of stuff where we are still in like the gray area of not 100%. And it's kind of scary with all the medical advances and everything that we've had. And this is probably just one of those things, like maybe we'll never know. Like maybe there will never be a definitive anything,
but possible.
It takes the person all it takes is someone to ask the question. And then the research begins.
Yeah.
Which is probably what's happening now. They're researching, which is what Macquarie as a university, that's what they're there to do.
I mean, if say it's actually accurate, they know the specific fertilizer and all that, and they stop it.
Yeah.
That would technically mean that 90% of people from then on wouldn't potentially get
it would be preventative. Like it would be like, well, we now are potentially preventing X amount of cases, which is good. That's right.
Which is like applying sunscreen to not get skin
it's not
cancer.
a cure, but it's definitely preventative. And at the moment, it doesn't seem like there's a preventative. So having one is already better than not having one.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
I just wanted to let everyone know that
that interesting piece that you've been
that you might not have known, because I didn't know. But now I do.
Now you do.
I'm glad, because it's good. It's good to stay, good to do research when if it's not just because you're not hearing about it doesn't mean that nothing's been done. So good on them. Good luck for the future.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, we're gonna move on now to our segment on the most amazing thing in the world. Books.
I thought you were gonna say James Bond, but okay.
Okay, that's also the most amazing thing in the world.
All right.
What a game.
All right, let's just really talk about James Bond. Let's get off.
Does anyone still read books? I do.
You do.
Actually, I can't even say still read books, because I was a book hater growing up.
Oh,
I couldn't read.
So was I,
so
though.
I didn't like books. I was a movie only person. I'm like, a book? I'm not reading that garbage.
Yeah.
But in my older age, I love books.
Yep.
I'm a book nerd now.
No.
I've gone full, like, I'm a book nerd. I don't even watch
Adam's
movies
getting
anymore.
a bookshelf.
I got a bookshelf.
Yep, good. And what you do is
I just filled it
and
up.
the best, I think, the one thing I do love about a book is that it's like
I was going to say Halloween. Halloween.
They're like little trophies. Once you've finished one, you're like, look what I did. This is my accomplishment. Collecting. It's like when you're in a game and you collect an item.
You're a collector.
I'm a collector. So you put the book on the shelf because I'm like, I read that. I remember I used to come to your parents' house when we were kids, and your mum had like a massive bookshelf and it was just full of books. And I'm just like, surely she hasn't read all of these.
She definitely
She probably definitely did.
Probably twice.
And I never understood that. I was like, that's just crazy. But now I get it. Like, I totally get it now. Like,
you got your own bookshelf.
I got my own bookshelf and my own set of books.
And your kids probably see that and go, you don't read all them, do you?
Yeah, no, exactly. People do. Look, I will say I am definitely on. I've done I've read the physical book. I've got the Kindle and I've got Audible. Like, I have got all of the ways to be able to absorb
all the
a
mediums.
book. all the mediums to be able to absorb a book. And like, I think there's a bit of there's a bit of hate on people who use like Audible.
Is there really?
Yeah, a little bit, because it's not reading, but it's like when you have
faker.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's like when you've got like you've got a busy life or all that kind of stuff, like having Audible means that someone's just reading it to you, and it's no different to you reading to your child. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you've read that book to him, you still count that as a book he's read.
Yeah.
Right? So it's the same thing.
Yeah.
And
that's true.
I've been able,
except Arnold Schwarzenegger can read your book.
There you go. I'm happy. Hey, sounds good to me. But no, so I think that like having that medium there, it's made me be able to absorb books a lot more frequently now, because I can.
Time is scarce.
Time is scarce, you know, and I've only got an hour to do, like, to read, or I could drive somewhere and listen to a book for an extra hour. Then that's a whole lot more. That's more into the book I get to get.
Yeah.
But I will say though, I was a big here we go. What was Alistair? I just saw that must be delayed. There it is.
Oh,
always good. Falling asleep to Arnie's voice.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, he's chimed in. I
normally fall asleep to the gunshots and Arnie's voice.
Yes. Oh my God. Side
job,
note, one night Sam sent me a video of Adam. She goes, I love watching Adam, I love watching Adam fall asleep to the most craziest, loudest, epic scenes in a movie. And there's Adam asleep, and it's just an Arnie movie with like, full army, guns, choppers, explosions, and Adam's just peacefully asleep.
Rob's here. Hi, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
He's in late, so he doesn't get what we're doing.
Okay,
Rob,
we'll fill you in.
It's episode 10. It's a special anniversary
special
episode.
occasion.
So we thought we'd dress up.
We dressed up in our Halloween costumes.
I'm
fun.
a Charmander, which is a Pokemon.
Yep,
I'm
we
a
have
Pokemon.
wine. We have chocolates. We're just, we're celebrating. So that's what we're doing.
That's what I got a tail.
Adam has a tail.
Yeah.
And I was wondering what the fuck. I'm in the.
It's a flame.
Yeah, I'm like, it's just his tail, guys.
It's a tail.
Yeah, and he's had to clip his gut.
Yeah, thanks, Sam. I used one of your hair clips.
Yeah.
Can I say something really cool about books?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, out of all the mediums,
mm-hmm.
we'll say,
yes,
like books,
yes, yep,
movies had DVDs, videos,
mm-hmm.
Music had CDs, books, as old as they are,
yes,
it's like the first medium as well.
Tale as old as time, Adam.
Yes. It's pretty much going to be the last, because I feel like, not that like we're phasing out DVDs, like they're essentially gone. Blu-rays, like they're still there a little bit, but books are still here, like in their prime.
Yeah, they are.
And people still buy physical books.
Yes,
like
they do. Oh,
and when you walk past the bookstore, it's full. Like every time I pass the bookstore here, it's full. Every time. I don't know what it is. I will say that if
you're ever worried about humanity, like there are certain aspects of life that are like booming right now and preserved. And books and reading is definitely one of those things.
Yeah.
Like I know girls who do book clubs, and I know people who have quit their jobs or they're doing like little tiny part-time jobs and became writers, because there's actually it's so much easier now not easier, but like I think it's more accessible for people to be able to do that. Like Jesse's cousin has written books. My cousin has written books, like published actual hardcover,
that's cool.
Paperback books. And it's very much like, a real, like, I don't know. Like
I just thought of a really funny thing.
What?
I'm going to make a book and call it The Bible According to Elliot. It's just random. I'm not going to do that. But
oh my God.
I just, every now and then I think of something cool, and then I'm like, I'm going to put Elliot's name on it.
Do you get like an image of Elliot with like his long black hair holding like a scrolled out
how
over
about that
a
photo
book?
of Elliot with the angel wings?
Yes, exactly.
Sorry guys, this is not going to make sense to anyone except for Elliot, but we love you, Elliot.
Yeah.
Elliot with 2 T's.
Yep.
That's for him.
Elliot.
Alistair prefers physical copies of everything. I know. Yep. Alistair, you have the biggest DVD collection still out of anyone I know.
Yep.
And I know you enjoy reading books.
Yeah,
that's what I love about books, though, is it's still a physical medium.
Yes, it still is.
Yes,
like I said,
have a Kindle,
it's a trophy. And like when I was grabbing all my books out the other day, and I was doing like a promo shot, and I was just like, Like, I remember reading that, and I remember what it did to me, and I remember where it took me. Like, it's so much more in depth. Of everything's just so in depth with 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 the characters, especially because so much has become a TV show or a movie now. And if you haven't read the books, it's so funny how it's almost like two-dimensional, the TV show or the movie is, whereas you start to read the book and it's a 3D experience,
Yeah.
But COVID for me was what started. So I read Twilight, right? That was the first time I'd really read in my life. I was like 19. And
Oh my god.
it was actually
you were one of those.
it was actually no, but I never really read before. It wasn't a thing I enjoyed doing. I loved movies and I loved television, like you and I with cameras back in the day.
Yeah, that's
that was what we did, right?
That's what we did.
But it was actually Janice's mum who did it. She worked in a bookstore, and
she said, "Hey,
read this book. It's going to be fire. It is going to be big. I'm pretty sure they're making a movie." And I was like, "Okay." So I read the first book.
How big was it?
Probably about that big. The first book's never that long. It was probably about that big. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't that big. So I read the first book, and I was like, "Oh wow, oh, this is great." So I got the next book from her, and then I got the next book from her, and then I ended up getting all the books.
Was he sparkly in the first book?
Yeah, when he did the thing in the opened in the forest, and like I was like, wow. And then when I watched the movies, I was like, because I'd read the book and that experience
You
of
reckon
having
it's better that way around?
Yeah,
Book then movie.
yeah.
Not
I mean,
movie
I've done
then
it the other way around.
But what do you reckon's better?
Book then movie.
Yeah.
But
why though?
just because the experience of the film, I don't know.
But do you reckon maybe that's why people go and watch the movie and go, it wasn't as good as the book? But if they did it,
but I didn't feel
first,
that. But see, I don't feel that too. I don't go too worried about that kind of stuff, because I know that we're reading I'm reading one of the Harry Potter books right now.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm doing it on Audible, and 27 hours that book is. 27 hours. Now, they're going to compact that 27 hours into a 2.5-hour movie. They're going to have to leave stuff out. Conversations that went on for ages in the book are going to be a 30-second conversation in a movie. And I know that, and I keep that I always have that, like, keep that in mind when I never judge. I don't judge harshly.
So Elliot, I will make the Bible according to Elliot.
Yep. I like it.
Okay.
Yep.
It's coming out at Christmas.
Yep.
And Alistair is a book
then movie 100%. Because I feel like the movie is the spoiler. Movies are almost spoilers, and you go back to the book and you're like, but it's just a different environment when you read the entire book and then you watch the movie and you're like, this is exactly how it played out in my head. Like, they've done a really good job. And Twilight to me will always be like a heart movie for me now, that when I watch it, I think it's special for me, even though it's so cliche and people rip on it or whatever, but I think it's because it was the book that started it all, that series, that when I watch that movie, I'm just transported into something I'd never felt before.
Yeah.
And then I stopped reading for a long time, and then COVID picked up again, because I had time. Time was there.
Yeah.
And Alistair, you're in the chat, and I'm going to explain the difference between when something is really good and when something is really bad. And I don't know if you were in the chat last time, but we were talking about the Borderlands movie. Oh, I heard it was bad. Right?
Alistair only has nice things to say about that movie.
But I loved the game, and I was like, I have to just watch the movie. It can't be that bad. Like, I've never had a movie that I just stopped watching and didn't finish. That was the movie I stopped watching and I didn't finish it. I was like, what am I watching? Who are these characters?
There's not even a book, and the book's better.
Yeah. If there was a book, it would already be better. But no, it was like, someone signed this off and said, do it. Look, Alistair, I reckon I got 40 minutes in, and then I fell asleep.
Oh my
and that was the end of it. Never went back.
Alistair
I was like, what's the point?
He says, at least you can use your own imagination while reading. But if you've seen the movie beforehand, I feel it's harder to use your imagination.
Yes.
And everything is already there for you.
Yeah. And that's so true, because like, I am reading Harry Potter at the moment, and like, obviously I've watched the movies. I've watched each movie 3 times over, I reckon. But when I'm now listening to the book, because I'm doing it on Audible, yes, I am imagining all the characters from the movie in my head. Like, there is none of my own imagination of what those characters would look like if I hadn't, you
Mm.
know. So yeah, but I don't know. And then the next series, and you're always looking for the next series to read. What's next? What's next?
Can I, before we move on,
Mm.
Twilight, and I
Mm.
want to know your
Okay.
answer, and I want to know chat's answer.
Okay.
Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Oh, Edward all the way.
No way.
Absolutely.
I'm Team Jacob.
Adam, but you know what it is?
Jacob.
But you know what it is? If you've read the books, you always know she's going to choose Edward. So if you choose Jacob, you're going to be very, very disappointed.
Doesn't matter.
And
I'm still
actually,
Team Jacob.
any chick that was in the cinemas that were wearing their Team Jacob tops, I'm like, you didn't read the book.
Did you walk
100%
past him and go,
you did not read the
Losers.
book. Yeah.
losers?
Because I knew straight away, like, they're not book readers.
Yeah, well, his six-pack isn't
like,
in the book, is it?
sorry to disappoint you. I'm like, spoiler.
I reckon Elliot's Team Edward and Jacob.
Oh, just together. Just
He'd like to be
no Bella.
Yeah, no Bella. I mean, I'm also Team No Bella. To
No
be
Bella,
honest.
yeah.
She
Oh,
shits me.
look.
What's their child's name that Emma used to say it all the time? Oh, Renesmee.
Renesmee.
That's it.
Oh my God, we had a great
We were going to call Felix Renesmee.
one night.
But
I think me, Sam and Millsy were playing Fortnite. And we were talking about it, and we were just talking about, like, at the time it was like, oh yeah, it all makes sense, this and that. But now really thinking back on it, you're like, what a dumb name. Why? That's the crappiest thing, like, that you could ever put together into, like, putting two names together. What was she thinking? And we were just laughing about it, because I'm like, actually, now when you think about it, Renesmee, like,
Yeah, but it was probably so that time.
maybe.
You know,
I mean,
sounds like something.
I hope it wasn't like a Game of Thrones thing where everyone went out and started calling their babies Renesmee, like Daenerys and Khaleesi, and then found out she was a mad queen. Like,
yeah, she was mad.
But yeah, see, Game of Thrones. There's another one. I've actually never read Game of Thrones.
It's a big read.
Yeah, it is a big read.
We have it.
It
Sam has
is a
it.
big
Do
read.
you know our game? We have the collection.
Yeah.
Do you know who left us that? Alan.
Really?
Our original
bass player. Yep.
When he moved back to Canada, so he left Sam Game of Thrones.
Yeah, wow.
books.
Oh, look, don't get me wrong.
Because it's not like he was going to take. They're massive.
Yeah.
He'd need a whole suitcase.
That's a
bring 'em back home.
commitment. That is a full commitment and a half. But you know what? I think what stops me from starting that is knowing it's not finished. The actual book series is not. The last book's not out.
Do you reckon?
And I don't know how.
Do you reckon George R. Martin watched the finale?
Yeah.
And was just like, I'm not fucking gonna write that.
Yeah, so I
have
can't
to make something.
I have to make something better than that. But also,
will they redo it?
Is he on a contract that he can't now?
If he brings out a book and it's fire, excuse the pun.
Yeah,
ice and fire. But if he brings the last one out and it's so good, would they remake the show?
Nah.
Hear me out. They could use AI to do it.
Oh, someone will make Adam. Someone will use AI to do it. I can tell you that right now. But you know what, though? The best thing is that, I mean, I don't know. Who knows what the legalities are of it, but he would have been under some contract to help them write that last movie. And I think that would have been really difficult. Sorry, that last season, when you hadn't actually written the book, that he almost has an opportunity for redemption to write whatever he wants.
You reckon he sabotaged the show so that the book
alternate ending, the ending that everybody wanted, and he writes that last book.
What if the ending he gave the show was the ending he'd really actually wanted, but he saw how bad it was?
Yes, and he's like, oh,
he tested it.
He's almost like, I've seen the future. I now know they don't want this, so I'm going to write something else that they want.
He gave him the Disney ending. That's all.
Yeah, he gave him the Disney ending.
No spoilers in case you haven't seen it.
Nah, they won't remake it, but you're right. Oh, Elliot,
they've remade Spider-Man 10 times in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Don't say never.
That's very true. That's very true. How many Spider-Mans and Supermans have we had in the last 10 years? It's getting ridiculous now.
Yeah.
But no, someone will create on AI. I've got books that I read that I know will never be a show, never be a TV series or a movie.
You read books?
Yeah, crazy. And people have just made AI scenes from those books and just gone with it. Like even Harry Potter,
cool.
The amount of Draco and Hermione AI scenes that are out there that never happened that people would have rathered.
It's
just make it.
it's
That'll do for me.
fan fiction.
fan fiction.
But you can see it.
Yeah,
instead of
visual
reading it.
fan fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love there's one of Harry and Draco doing the duel.
Yeah.
And Harry hits him with like a gun here. And Draco's hair just like is all luscious. It's amazing. It's really funny.
Aaron saying hi from Taiwan.
Hi Aaron.
Hello, Aaron.
Aaron's
Thank
from
you for
Taiwan.
joining us.
Thank you for joining our 10th podcast episode.
Yes.
We're dressed up. We don't normally do this, Aaron,
Yep.
but we did it for the celebrating 10 episodes.
Yep.
How are you going? You know Aaron.
Yep.
My mate from Taiwan.
Mm-hmm.
He's who I met in the spa in Bali.
In Bali.
Yeah.
Oh, you know
That's
what?
him.
I wasn't with
That's the
you that
guy.
night, and I'm devastated.
Everyone
that
went
I
out that
wasn't.
night except me,
Yeah.
and I was drinking in the spa with my Speedos on.
Oh.
And I met this beautiful man.
Aaron, did you have fun in Bali?
He just finished work.
Very good.
Good job. On the way home?
Amazing. 8:47 here, so 6:47.
No, not. Yeah, oh, I thought you were going to say
18.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so 6:47
Yeah.
p.m. That
You
mustn't be
work
too far behind from us then. That's 2 hours. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
which is cool.
Yeah, amazing.
Enjoy your ride home.
Yep.
Did you have a good day? Did you have a good day?
What are you having for dinner? What do you have for dinner in
He
Taiwan?
could have anything for dinner because he lives in Taiwan.
Oh, let's go
He
to the
could-
market,
Street
get
food.
some street food.
I love the street food.
Oh,
In
that sounds
Taiwan.
amazing. It sounds like a dream.
Aaron, we're coming back to Taiwan one day. Me
Yep.
and Sammy have already made up our
Yep,
mind.
bring the baby.
We want to show our
Show
baby the beautiful
him.
place.
Yes, very good.
So that's cool. Have you
No.
climbed any mountains lately? Because Aaron's a mountain climber. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He is,
Oh, awesome.
which is pretty cool. I can't do that.
No, I'm not.
I can't do
Nah.
that. I went on a little hike in New Zealand.
Yeah.
It was that was
Flat.
enough for me.
Yeah, just like a slurring.
I
climb.
mean,
oh, Harv's
I
here
would,
too.
I would do it if I, if I
know,
was with an expert.
Yeah,
Harv's
with an
here.
expert.
Hi, Harv.
Harv is here. Right. So we have got America. We have got Taiwan.
We got Australia
We've got Tassie in the chat.
and Tassie.
Yep. I love it.
From all over.
All
Thanks for
over.
joining.
Thank you.
He's late. You're not late,
No,
Harv.
you're never late, Harv.
You're not late. You're
Not-
right on time.
You are. Oh, he totally
We
is.
actually were all just sitting here.
Waiting in
Waiting.
silence, waiting for Harv.
Harv's here.
Yeah. All right, we can start this. We can start the podcast now.
Harv, you know who I am, don't you? Who am I, Harv?
I
I'm,
will take you guys on an easy hike when you guys come to Taiwan. It's easy, but it's beautiful. Well,
Yeah, that'll be
I'm
good.
going to have to convince Jesse that we're just going to have to come.
You'd love Taiwan.
I would love anywhere, Adam.
You'd love to. Maverick would
You know
love
what? Oh
Taiwan.
yeah.
Her
Oh,
son,
I am easy. I think if I could, like, I've been to Bali. If I can love Bali, trust me, I will love anywhere except
Yeah.
Fiji. I won't go to Fiji. But
I thought you said the G.
No,
as
no,
in
no,
MCG.
the
I'm like,
MCG,
oh,
no.
listen to you, fucking.
not where I began
Freaking
there.
Marvel
No,
Stadium
no.
over here.
Ew, yeah, no. No. That sounds. I love having you guys
Aw.
here. Yeah, 100%.
I loved that it was so cool that we had friends to go and
Yeah, like
see,
actual,
and it's like your country and you can show us
it's
around.
the real local, like to get a real
Yeah.
local experience. Like, tell me about all the places that the tourists don't know about. Like, I just want to do what you are doing. You know, like take
Yeah.
me to do the things you would do.
Let's just hang
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Well, Aaron came to Australia and we met them.
Yes, that's right.
We met them in the city.
Yes, that's right. I remember that.
And
Yep.
I can't remember the food, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that you guys had a Parma, not a Palmy,
Mm-hmm.
a Parma,
Mm-hmm.
and a VB.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I rave on about VB.
That is,
Everyone
like,
knows
so
that. I've gone
yeah.
and on about
Yeah.
it, so it's worth the try. So
Yeah.
yes, had a VB.
You know what? That actually just reminded me. Typical Australian meals. Adam and Sam's soul vlog is up.
Yep.
Just
live.
it's live. It's live. So everyone needs to make sure they go and check that out.
That's Seoul, South Korea.
Seoul, South Korea. He had a sausage in bread.
No.
A sausage
It
in a
was
roll.
sausage in a croissant.
Sausage in a croissant, and even when he's overseas, you can tell he's trying to find the food that most relates him back to Australia. So the sausage and croissant was almost like our sausage and bread, and like
It's
anyway,
delish.
Sam's done
delish.
an amazing job editing that together. Definitely go and check it out.
Check it out. Plug. Yes, Aaron, the beer. It was VB the beer. It's called
VB the
Victoria
beer.
Bitter. It's where I'm from.
Yep.
I loved the Taiwan beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I loved that they had a long neck version because
Oh,
a long neck.
oh.
I'm saying this from my perspective because
Yeah.
there's a lot of countries I still haven't been but would love to go.
Mhm.
But I feel like a long neck is very Aussie kind of thing. Like when you see someone with a long neck, you're like, oh, that guy's Aussie as
Yeah, you're
fuck.
like, oh, he's doubling
So the
down
fact
and
that
he's
they
going into it.
they had a
Yeah.
long neck, which we also call the sauce bottle.
Yes. Yes.
They had a long neck of Taiwan beer in Taiwan. I really appreciated that.
Nah. Look, Aaron said, I went to your house, Adam. Sam made us a sausage and bread. And you know what? But we
That's
went
awesome.
to my son plays football and they do a barbecue every night at the footy and they serve a sausage and bread. We had one for dinner last night and I tell you what, it was superb. Oh
yeah, it's my go-to.
Oh, the sausage was
good
just
meal.
it was the bread was soft. The sausage was one of the good
Well
brand
cooked.
ones, well cooked. Oh, I was just like, oh,
Yeah,
does it
it's
get
like
any better than
cooked
this?
really nice.
Yeah.
Slightest bit of barbecue char.
Yeah,
not too much.
just touch. No,
a
it's
touch.
how I like it. It's how I like it.
And a
And a
big
nice
tomato sauce.
Yep. And you know, oh.
Do you know we had an American friend of ours, not Harv. I wish it was Harv because that would mean he was here. But we had an American friend of ours come, and we had sausage and bread.
Yep.
You know, snags,
Mhm.
snags on a barbie.
Mhm.
We had them, and he looked at it and he goes, "That's what poor people eat." That's what he said to us.
Welcome to Australia.
You guys said we're having like hot dogs. That's not a hot dog.
That's not a hot dog. It's true. No, it's true.
That's what poor people eat. That's what he said to us.
Yep.
And I'm like, no, this is like we have this like all the time.
Yep.
You go to our hardware store and you can have this.
Yes,
the
and you know
best.
what? If you're feeling real good and real lucky, instead of having a sausage, you get fish and chips and put chips in the bread and
Oh,
put sauce on the top.
oh my god.
Oh!
That-
Chef's
That's
kiss.
what poor people eat.
Oh my god.
I could
no.
go a sausage and bread.
Oh,
right now. I just had dinner, but
I could always go a sausage and bread. Like we go camping, I could just eat that every night.
yeah.
I'd be happy with that.
It's an easy meal. that
It's
tastes
just so
good.
easy and it tastes bloody good. You know why? Well, you know what though? I will say our meat here in Australia is quite good because it's quite fresh. We have
Yeah.
very good produce and very good meat.
Yeah.
Very good quality. And I reckon that's why we rave about it and people from other countries are just like, that's weird. Our meat is meat and it's fresh and it's Australian. And I think that the quality of our sausages are excellent.
If
and
you
that's-
get a fresh
and that's-
slice of bread
yeah.
too.
Oh, and a fresh cut, soft day of baked. It's just, yeah.
I just realised
and I
something.
think that's what it is. It's the quality of
How
it.
the fuck did we get from books to sausage and bread?
Hey, I don't make the rules. You know what? The chat, they make the rules here.
You guys make the rules.
You make the rules, okay? Taiwan entered the chat. America's entered the chat.
So
that's what happens.
we've got Harv and we've got Aaron in the
Yeah.
chat. If you guys have seen the movie Twilight, are you Team Edward or Team Jacob?
that's the poll. That's the poll that we're
Can
doing
you put
at the
polls
moment.
in this thing? I don't know.
I don't
Our
know. You can
moderator's
create
in
a
bed,
poll.
apparently,
Yeah,
so we're
moderator's in bed. I don't even know if she's even still here.
we're doing our own thing. She's very
Yeah, we've
tired.
had to go rogue.
We're going rogue.
Okay, Adam, please try stinky tofu when you visit.
I had a little
Ooh.
bite of it. Remember Sammy
Why
got
is it stinky? Why? What's it made of?
No, well, it
Well,
stinks.
besides tofu,
It
but
stinks. This food's actually banned on like airplanes. I've heard this, and after smelling it, because Sammy had it and I smelt it, it stinks.
okay.
What's it made of? I don't know, but it stinks.
Of
like
what though?
Like it just smells. I don't know what to tell you. It just
Okay,
smells.
alright.
It's got a smell that is not nice.
Yep.
I think I had a bite, but it wasn't like the worst thing ever. It
Okay.
didn't taste as bad as it smelled,
Yep.
which is a good thing.
Well, that's good.
I'd probably rather it that way than the
Oh,
other way
wow.
around.
So, Aaron, do you think you will ever return to Australia to visit again, or was that like your one Australia trip that you're like, we did it? It's
It
done.
stinks, but it
Tick.
tastes good. Yeah. Well,
There you go. It's tofu. Oh, Elliot.
tofu.
There you go, Harv.
Yeah.
So, Harv, you've never read those books, but
But have
I
you
want
seen
to
the movie?
know: have you read books? I want everybody in the chat, if you have read a series of books,
What's your
what
favorite
was your
book?
favorite book? What was your favorite series of books or book, standalone, whatever? I want to know.
Yeah.
I
Or
wanna know.
what got you into reading?
Yeah.
What got you
Yep.
into reading?
Yep.
I love Harry Potter, of course. Who doesn't?
Mm-hmm.
But since Felix was born, I've read him every Harry Potter
Yep.
book.
I saw the Goblet of Fire on the bench.
We're currently up to the Goblet of Fire.
Yep.
Felix is 1 year old in 2 months. So we're like halfway through Goblet of Fire. I
Yep.
think that's a fair
I think
effort.
that's pretty good.
Every night before he goes to bed,
Yep.
I read him
Yep.
Harry Potter.
Yep. I'm on the
That's
Order
our
of the
tradition.
Phoenix. That's where I'm at the moment.
But you're cheating.
Oh yeah, I'm cheating.
You're cheating. You're audio
I'm
booking
listening to book. I'm listening to a book all day long. Like I go for a walk after work, I listen to my book. I have a shower, I listen to my book. I work for a bit, I listen.
So pretty much
I
when
drive,
I ring you, I'll be like,
listen.
what book am I interrupting today?
Yes, pretty much. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. But it's good because like the read list is becoming, it just gets bigger and bigger, you know? And like a lot of shows now are all based on books. Like every single show you see.
Because books are written really well.
They are.
Like they're good.
They
like
are.
Someone actually thought about them.
Yes, and yeah,
You know?
it's true. It's true. But it's just making me wonder sometimes because it's like, is no one writing anything? Like producers that make shows, is no one actually writing for television anymore? Like, have we ran out of ideas?
I think about that a lot because Alistair's really good at script writing.
Yes, that's right.
So Alistair, if you're still here, I reckon you could write a good book.
Write a pilot.
Your scripts are really good.
Could write a really good book.
And like screenplay writing is a bit different to book writing.
Yeah.
I can't say this because I've never written a book, but I feel like it's really difficult to articulate things on a screenwrite.
Yeah.
Because in a book, you're just like, and Chrissy walked in and sat down.
My section is here.
Section.
Hello, my section.
You know what? I'm not Team Jacob anymore. I'm Team Section.
Oh my God, Danny.
Hey, Danny.
I've been watching. So I watched the Soul vlog, and I said to Sam, I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm literally like I was watching and I'd comment. I'd watch and I'd comment. And like I feel like 6 comments from me.
You were watching it like a live chat.
Yeah, I was because I'm just so used to it. And every time I'm like, oh, Danny. Anyway,
I love
sorry,
Danny.
I'm really excited that you're here.
watching the Korea videos back, it's so awesome to relive it.
Oh, without a doubt.
Like for me, I'm just like, and especially seeing like Danny, I'm just like,
I know. It's just so funny, Danny. I know, like I was saying to Sam, I'm like, oh, he's probably, he's always like a bit awkward to do certain things, but he was just a good sport. He just did it anyway, and like it was great. It was definitely the Adam and Danny show.
There's a clip like at the end that's coming up in one of the next episodes.
Yeah.
I love it. And I'm just like, and I forgot that we done this.
Yeah.
So watching it again for the first time, I'm just like, what? That's so funny. And I'm just like, hey guys, check out my mirror. And it's not a mirror. It's Danny who's dressed identical to me.
Yeah.
Even the Kubra Aussie hat.
Yeah.
We had the Aussie like pattern shirts.
Yeah.
I love it. And we met at this particular place where me and Danny were both dressed as the most Aussie things you'll ever see in Korea, which is very random.
Mm-hmm.
We met some like they were Australian and we could tell by their accent.
And
we met them and we're like, oh, you're Australian. And they're like, yeah, you guys are too. We can tell. and me and Danny were just like, well, actually, I am. But he's from Hungary.
Yeah.
And they're like,
he's Hungarian Australian.
Like, what? Yeah, the Hungarian Australian Empire.
It's so funny. I remember when you guys were, I'm pretty sure it was Seoul, and I get a phone call from Sam, and she's like, I need you to go to my house and open up my laptop and send me the itinerary of this trip. Do you remember that? I'm sure Danny and Millsy were in the background. You were in a restaurant and realized that she'd not grabbed the second half of the itinerary.
The thing we needed.
The thing that you needed to know where you had to be. And I remember. Yes, there you go. Danny remembers. So I was going over to, what was I doing? I was just going over to water the plants. Just need water plants.
Now you needed to
do this. And then it just happened. So I had your key. So it just worked out well. And I'm like opening up the laptop and you're telling me, go to this folder, then go to that folder. And then I had to like save it, email it, screenshot it. I don't know what I did, but it was just really funny because it was just this one page that Sam didn't have.
You were the savior,
and she needed it, and everyone was like relieved.
Can I just say, like, all right, sorry to everyone else who's here right now because this is just to you, Danny. When I'm watching, I can't even elaborate on this because I just can't because we're online. But when I'm watching the videos, I'm just remembering some of the inside jokes that we had.
Oh my God.
And I can't say it on here, and it's really sad. Maybe one day I will, but just they're not.
I want to know
They're not.
now.
They're not even like they're not rude or anything. I just can't say. But Danny had a soulmate
Yeah.
in Seoul.
Okay.
He had a love interest, and
Uh-huh.
he had a father-in-law that, funnily enough, actually did come to visit. And I'll leave it at that. And that's it. That's all. Leave it at
Okay.
that. So how's your father-in-law going, Danny, and your beautiful wife?
I need to definitely know more about. Oh, here we go. He knows what. Okay, I think he knows what's going on.
Yeah,
I'm like, I need to know more about
he does.
that.
Anyway, back to
back to hey,
talking.
I am not seeing anyone posting in the chat about their books, guys. I want to know, or write down. I do not read. Books are for pussies.
Reading? What the fuck is that?
No thanks.
I was such a bad reader as a kid growing up. Terrible. And I think that it was my.
So was I though.
You know how people are with their attention span now because of TikTok? Swipe. I was like that with reading.
But
I would read and then get distracted. Read then distracted. So I never got through a book as a kid.
Neither did I though, and I know a lot of people.
I'll update you on the father situation.
I know a lot of people like that. I can tell you right now, like Maverick definitely was not one to want to sit for a book. Miles loves it. Like
as in you read to them.
Yeah. So even now though, like I went and tucked Miles in while he was asleep last night, and I found he had gone to the bookshelf and grabbed like 5 books and brought them back to bed because he just loves to flick the pages over. Maverick didn't do that. So I think it just depends on the kid. And sometimes, I think it just comes later. Like it came later for me. I was definitely not a reader in high school. I was not that person. What's the question? Have you got a favorite book or a favorite book series? Or do you not read because reading's for pussies?
I just remembered something fucking amazing.
What?
How is this not in the Soul video? Do you know how, like, I brought Harry... Actually, I brought Harry Potter and I brought Animal Farm to Korea. And it's a tiny little thing.
The books.
The books.
Yeah.
Physical books.
Yeah.
I'm a physical book guy.
Mm-hmm.
Danny brought the fucking hardcover Lord of the Rings. It was huge.
Like the actual... Like
it was massive. Like it was
wow.
it was bigger than this box
I
of
can
chocolates.
Actually imagine what that must have looked like.
And I'm there with my little Animal Farm, which probably fits on one hand. And I turn over, we're on a bus. And I turn over to Danny, and Danny's got
this. Brings out this fucking monstrous, like 120-year-old book,
And he's sitting there reading.
Okay, well, I feel like that potentially has answered my question.
I can't believe I forgot about that. That just reminded me. I'm like,
okay, all right.
It's actually amazing.
There you go. So Harry Potter was my favorite series growing up. The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings was really good, but tough at times for a young reader. I can actually imagine, yes. There are some sections where they go into too much history. Yes, the world building in some books, I will say, is crazy. That you would almost need to read it a second time just to be like, I wouldn't be able to follow.
And going into too much history, that reminds me of Danny's father-in-law.
Okay. Oh dear.
I'm gonna stop this.
Someone's gonna have to catch me up on that.
Fill everyone in.
So I bought a CEPA. Is that what that is? Separate luggage for that. Just one book inside.
He did. This thing was huge.
He bought separate luggage just for this one book.
Chrissy, it was massive.
I want to see a photo.
It was Fellowship of the Ring, wasn't it?
Can you send me a photo of that? I want to see this book.
It was huge. It was just like...
Because that's the thing about some books. Like the limited edition ones, not limited edition, or they have a special edition. And they just look amazing. You know how we're talking about like having a physical book is like a trophy that on the shelf.
Yeah.
But having the ones that are like laced in
edition.
Gold and like embroidered, and there's embellishments and all of that. Yeah. That's awesome. That's cool.
My Bible has gold pages.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yes.
It looks awesome. And the cover is like a brown leather.
Yep.
That has like different etchings in it. It actually is a really nice book.
That is actually awesome. Like, and I think that's the thing about, some really cool looking books.
I've got a few. I also have a few of just basic Jane Penguin books.
Yes.
Yeah. They're orange and got
I
white,
know the one.
It's just like, hey, you've just spent like $6 on a book, and this is why it's $6 on a book.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. He has read Animal Farm. There you go. He really liked it. Animal Farm's a classic. It's
love
definitely
it.
up there.
It is.
As
a
one
good
of the
book.
classics for
Well,
sure.
1985 is becoming. It's always been
Yeah.
really good, but it's becoming more and more real, and it's becoming more and more scary.
Mm-hmm.
That old book is becoming more and more real.
Yes.
George Orwell knew what was up
Mhm.
before he knew what was up. You
Yeah.
could see it coming.
Isn't it crazy though? But you know what though? It's funny though, because like Lord of the Rings, I was talking to Mitch about this actually. And because he was explaining he had an edition. His edition was a real old edition from like the 70s or something like that, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. And
For reference, Mitch is our friend, and he looks like Legolas.
Massive Lord of the Rings
He
fan.
looks like Legolas.
Yeah, he does. Yes.
He does.
But he was saying how he, you know, these Lord of the Rings books were written in like the 50s, right? And the detail of the characters and like the monsters and the creatures and all these things that this person has detailed in a book, you know, when you think about it in the 50s, like where did this inspiration come from? Because there were no TV shows and movies and all of those kinds of things. Like people just I think he was saying something that he got. So I'm could be completely wrong here, but his wife was having hallucinations or something along those lines, and it was
that's a cool story.
Her stories or something like that was what helped create the world of Lord of the Rings. And like I don't have Sam here to like fact check me now, right? But I remember him saying something along those lines.
If that happened, but it happened now, his wife would sue him.
It's not my ideas. Read.
It's not my ideas.
I have no mouth and I must scream. It's a short story with a very bleak future setting that is becoming more real. Oh my God. Wow. Hey.
That's cool. Danny, do you prefer to read in English or Hungarian? That's a cool question for you.
Oh, yeah.
What's
do you
better to
have
read
a lot
for
of
you?
texts that get released in Hungarian?
Alistair says he used to make up the stories for his
kids at bedtime, I believe.
Oh, there you go.
There was something
you're
with his
completely wrong,
but it was something to do with his family. Like it was something to do.
Do you reckon he's like telling his 2-year-old he's reading this like Lord of the Rings, and his 2-year-old's just like they're stunned, going pulling a dummy out, going, "You should write a book, Daddy."
Yeah, that sounds great, Dad. Write that down.
That's cool. Lucky kids.
Yeah, imagine.
Do you remember the movie Bedtime Story with Adam Sandler?
No.
It's not that memorable, probably because it's not that good. But the idea behind it's good. That if they made a remake, it'd probably be better. But
it's all like
he reads them bedtime stories and they come true.
Oh, really?
That's
okay.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah. Was this all like before? Like before Billy Madison, before Happy Gilmore?
No, this is well after. This is into the woke era. That's why it's no good.
Oh, that's probably why I haven't seen it.
Yeah. There's that. It's yeah. So watch it sometime, maybe. Just read a blurb.
I do that.
You know what? Since I couldn't read really well in high school, I had to cheat on my tests.
Why?
I had to, because I didn't read the books. I never did. I couldn't. So I had to just kind of like cheat using the internet. If I had ChatGPT back then, oh my God, I could have done such a better job on my exams. I had to like, Google search things about the book and then like remember key points and hope that that's what they were put on the test.
Yeah. There you go. Danny said all his books are in Hungarian. It's a beautiful language.
It is.
But the book I'm reading now is never. Blind Sight by Peter Watts. Wow. And you know what? Does that mean that your Lord of the Rings book is Hungarian? I want to see it. And then open up the page.
That's why it was so big.
I want to see a page.
Danny, one page was one word. That's why the book was huge. Your Animal Farm must have been like 10 times bigger than mine. Yes.
Oh, I want photos. Of this. Isn't it funny how we're Australian and we see other people from other countries and we are just like...
Books are usually longer in Hungarian.
There you go. See? There you go. But it's just like, we're just like, tell me more about your country. Like, we want to know everything. That was the one thing, though, I will admit. Like, when we went to America, no one gave two shits that we were Australian. Like, they kept thinking we were English, right?
Yeah.
But when people come
funny.
to us, I am just like, who are not from Australia, I'm like, I am so fascinated. I want to know more. And I'm like, but no one gives a crap.
Because
We go overseas.
At the end of the world.
Yeah, no one gives a crap about us Aussies. But like, if you're from another country, I'm like, I want to know more about everything.
Danny will send a photo when he's home. Are
Good.
you at work, Danny?
Better.
Where are you? What are you doing? Are you at the bookstore
Yeah,
right now?
remember Hungary?
Why is this a
They're
coincidence?
they've got the different time zone. You guys are
He's going
bad time zone.
He's going to buy the Hungarian Twilight because he's never.
Oh my god, I'm gonna actually Google the Hungarian Twilight. There you go.
Is
Does
it
that
work?
I was gonna say your time zone's different to ours for sure. Like it's the bad time zone. Like Aaron in Taiwan's like 2 hours behind. Danny would be like, I don't know, 10 hours behind.
Well, you know Japan's only 1 hour behind.
Is it really?
Because the time zones go vertical, not horizontal. So it's all like, we're above.
That's pretty.
We're below, they're above.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
And Taiwan's just a bit to the left.
Just so,
Yeah, so Taiwan's actually 2 hours behind, whereas Perth, our own country, is 3 hours behind.
Yeah. And if it's daylight savings?
It just depends.
Yeah.
Depends on that old thing.
Well, there you go.
Lunch break. Oh, I hope you have a good lunch. What are you eating? What do you eat for lunch?
Aaron never told me what he was having for dinner, by the way. I just want to know what
he's currently at the night market.
I just want to know what a Taiwan person goes and has for tea.
Is at home microwaving a meal?
Yeah. Imagine that.
The world is your like. Can I just say the world is your oyster when you're in places like Taiwan?
Oh yeah.
It's not like here.
No, I know.
It's not like here.
I know. It's just But I think that's the beauty of traveling though, is seeing other cultures and how they live. And then
that's the best part.
And then, comparing it to how we do things and what's our norm and then what's their norm.
My favorite thing to do while traveling, my absolute favorite thing to do is like have a beer with the locals.
Yeah.
And just chat about what's the country like.
I know.
What's politics like in your country? Like how is everything? Like I like to know the shit you can't see online.
This is what I was saying, like
the real.
And this is what I was saying, like for us, there you go. Section is having spaghetti.
Is it mum spaghetti?
Mom spaghetti.
Are your knees weak?
Mom spaghetti.
Arms are heavy? I know.
It's like what I was saying to you, like
enjoy.
See, like when we went to Bali with the kids, right? Obviously, that was a massive culture shock for them because they would have been like, "What's going on here?" But they embraced Balinese culture in the way of like, and it's the most cliche thing, but like
you need a top up.
They went and got their basketball singlets.
As you do
while you're in Bali.
I'm pretty sure I told you to get me another one.
Yeah, I did. We were by day 3 or day 4, they were in their singlets, hat backwards, walking the streets with Dad and me, just walking, and all the ladies would come out and they'd all be saying hello and they'd say hello, and like they were living their best life. They were all for just walk out the hotel, let's go find somewhere to eat. Walk out the hotel, let's go looking at the shops. And they were loving it. And every person that was there was so lovely to them. Like they just wanted to, it was just very friendly, very, very, very friendly. Yeah. And the boys loved the heat. They loved the food. They loved the swimming. Like it was just that island culture for them. They loved it. Yeah. So I already know that like once we then go and visit other countries, I already know they're going to just like, fit right in.
Travel kids.
Yeah, they're travel kids.
Travel kids.
Like, yeah, it's really good when you've got kids like that just want to
get them to read books on the plane.
Well, Maverick already is now. Maverick does read books now. He's actually really, really into them. Like, I'm surprised. He never used to be, but now I'm actually buying him novel books.
It's good to know that the kids are like into reading.
Well, school does that though. They have to do.
What is it called? Book week. Book day?
What's it called? Well, they do book week once a year.
Where they dress up and
book week, yes. But no, they have to do reading.
Tell us about your ball. She went to a book ball.
Okay.
Are you guys familiar with? Am I allowed to say this on?
Oh!
Are you guys familiar with the word smut?
The smut books. The smut books.
She went to a smut ball.
I did, and it was magical.
I bet it was.
So I was telling Adam that for my 40th, which is in 2 more years.
3 hours.
Fuck off. In 2 more years, my 40th. I know, crazy. But everyone keeps asking me what am I going to be doing for my my 40th, because I'm the kind of person that if I'm having a party, it's got to be a party. My 30th was James Bond, and it was a hit.
It was awesome.
It was awesome. Everyone dressed up. Everyone got into character. It was a great night. And I was like, and I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to make you all do it again. Not have James Bond, but I'm going to make you all dress up again.
I could come as Bond. Bond is a book.
100%. Of course it is. So the theme that I will be doing for my 40th is a bookish ball. So we usually have what we call fantasy ball, but a bookish ball is what I'm going to call it.
Your favorite smut
because
character.
it's basically if it was a book, you dress up. And as you said, James Bond, there is a book. Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, all the ones that I read, my smut books.
Yeah, I'm going to side note it. I was at a house today, filming a house, and they had a device in this house that looked like something straight out of 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh.
And me and my colleague called it the torture chair.
The torture chair.
And it's funny because he needed to take photos, and I just hear him yelling out from the other side of the house, "Adam, I'm needing some help with the torture chair." I walk down the hall. I'm like, "Of course I'll help you." He's like, "We got to move this thing."
I need to see a photo. I want to see a photo of this chair.
Don't call them smut books. It's... Oh, God.
Elliot, that's great.
It's literature,
oh
but
my
with a
God,
C.
with an L. A C and an L. Oh, section. I would love to come to Europe for my 40th. Trust me, I will be getting it. It's gonna happen. It 100% is going to happen. Everywhere on the world is happening. Like,
It's gonna be a big thing.
I can't wait. There are so many things I want to do, and they need to happen.
We should all go together.
Oh, well, we have to wait. We'll do it whenever
Elliot's
Felix.
in. I know he's in.
Whenever Felix is like Europe ready, it's going. Because the one thing that I will say when I'm watching all of your vlogs, like I watched Vietnam, and now I'm watching Korea.
Nice.
And I'm just like, wish I was there.
Aww.
Like I wish I'd been there.
We wish
like,
you were there too.
I know, like we're far out, Adam. You and I on holidays like that, we are bad. Oh God.
In a good way.
In a good way. But we would have just fed on each other's anxieties, fears, and funniness, like all the things.
Yeah. Yep.
But I said to Sam, I go, we need to make sure that we start getting some holidays that actually like link up and like line up with each other.
Well, we will. Europe. We're going to go visit Danny.
I would love to come to Taiwan with you as well. Like that's something I want to do. And I want to go to Vietnam again. I don't know. I just want to do a lot of things.
Again,
I want to do
have
all
you been
the
to
things.
Vietnam?
Sorry, not again. Sorry. I want to go to Vietnam with you guys again when you guys go again.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
And we will. We love to travel.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
It will. It will.
But anyway, no. So anyway, bookish ball for my birthday. I'm very excited. I'm going to, because it's winter, I'm going to like fairy lights under, like I'm going to put all fairy lights up, make it like a winter ball. But yeah, anything with books is the...
So you have to come dressed as a book character?
Yes.
Could you come dressed as a book?
Because
I could
if
come
somebody wants to go literal as fuck,
yeah, I will.
Go for it.
I'm gonna come dressed as the Bible according to Elliot.
Yep. Adam comes dressed as the Bible.
According to Elliot.
Okay, according to Elliot.
So when I open up my page,
and
Elliot
then it'll actually say on the book, author Adam Mercantes.
No, Elliot Marcina.
Oh, okay. But so what are you then? You're like his publisher.
I'm just the publisher.
Oh, okay,
I'm the penguin.
Yeah, you're the penguin. You're puffing.
Has anyone, you know how you have like, bad movies? Has anyone read any bad books? Has anyone got through a full book that's not
I've
good?
definitely had some smut books that I have read that I didn't finish. I was like, nah.
Why?
It was it was like, because a lot of those books now, they're all like using the same formula when they write. And they're all just becoming very repetitive.
Predictable?
Yes.
Same
predictable.
author? Or
different authors, but same tropes. So when I say that, I mean like you have like the love triangle or the enemies to lovers or like all of those kinds of like styles of writing, and they're all just becoming the same. Boy meets girl.
Maybe
girl
they should
hates boy.
Maybe they should like take the essence of the Lord of the Rings and turn that into a smut book.
Yeah, I know, right? But that's what they should know. But you're right.
That?
But there have been a few books that have done that.
The Ring is like the hot chick, and everyone else trying to get the ring.
And everyone's like,
But when you like,
yeah,
get with the ring,
yeah,
you go invisible.
that's it. Exactly.
You guys following?
Yeah. So anyway, go
The
dressed
Lord
as
of the
my-
Cock Ring, we'll
There you
call it.
go. Section is coming. There's dressed as his Lord of the Ring book. You know what, Danny? You need to come to Australia in 2 years so that you can be here for my 40th.
Yep.
There you go. Then if you don't come, I'll be sad and you'll feel bad now.
Yep.
So now you have to come.
And the way she's going, there might not be a fifth.
Hey!
So you better.
Oh my God. I mean, you've got free accommodation
I'm just
down the
joking.
road.
That's right.
I love that section comes as his Lord of the Ring book and then, makes a big cardboard thing. It's all written in Hungarian.
Yeah. And it's really like
It's really big.
obnoxiously
It's
big.
just like, hey guys. It's like
one word a page.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
But
I'm
yeah,
keen for your party now. I'm like,
it'll be fun. You
that's
know
a good
me.
dress up.
You know me. I'm all for fun.
What
I'm
book
all
am I
for
going to
living
come
in.
as? I got
Adam,
2 years
there's
to think about
so
it.
many. There is so many options.
I could come as one of them dummies books. Like
Like
how to plumb
How
for
to
dummies,
plumb
or
for
something
dummies,
like
or
something
like,
like
yeah.
that. How to get rich for dummies.
Here you go. Adam should go dressed as my Lord of the Rings book.
Yeah, I'll do it on his behalf.
Adam is gonna be. I was gonna say, were you gonna be like the Fellowship of the Ring, and then Adam's like the fucking what? The Two Towers.
The Two Towers, and then we need Return of the King.
So,
we need,
Elliot's
we need
Return of the
someone
King.
else.
Here we go.
We're coming as the whole
Oh, I
series.
know you are, Elliot. I'm keen for any costume party, and I know you're like, great. I've got 2 years to nail this. Elliot's always going to be epic, so it's got to be
How to dress up as a book for dummies. Yeah.
There you go.
You know what? That is exactly what Alistair would come as.
Yeah.
As a dummies book.
Yeah.
Something that's so fun. Like you'd
Yeah.
see him walk in and everyone knows him and be like, oh my God, that's good.
Oh yeah. I'm wondering now,
good.
how literal would someone go? They come as like a fucking instruction manual for something crap, like the most. Just, do you know what I mean?
Come
like
as the fucking Toyota's maintenance schedule.
Toyota maintenance schedule. Yeah. That's so great.
Jesse could do that.
Oh my God. Here we go. Maybe we could dress as each tower and then we'll be the two towers. There you go, section C.
I mean,
couples costumes.
I would do that, but people might mistake us for other towers, and I don't really want to be put into that camp. So I think we can't. I love the idea. Big Lord of the Rings fan, but maybe we just don't.
I can't believe that's where you went with that. I was not even.
Well, if someone else comes dressed as
Just
a
the
plane,
plane.
then we got fucking problems.
There's massive problems. Massive. But anyway, couples costumes. Yay.
I've been watching Matt Rife.
Oh, have you? Yeah, I love him. He's great.
Yeah, he's good. He makes a lot of jokes about things like The Lord of the Rings, the second book, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm very keen. This is cool. And now I've got 2 years to think about it.
You have 2 years to think about it because I've got
so many books I love now, though.
I want to go as I want to definitely go as oh my God, I actually just had like a brain. I feel like I've just realized what
Elliot's... had an epiphany, everyone.
Yes, I've had an epiphany. I now know what Elliot's going to go as. I just think I know now.
Ooh, what?
I can't say because
spoil it.
I can't spoil it for him because if I spoil it for him, he won't go because he'll be like, well, now you'll know and it won't be a surprise.
That's
so I can't do it.
He's like that. He was going to come as the bookworm.
Nah, no. Oh my God.
I could come as the hungry caterpillar.
The hungry caterpillar. But you could. But you could come into.
I feel like Felix would come as something like that.
Nah, there's definitely a couple. Like, there's definitely some books that I'd want to go as, but a couple of them would be smart books, and then people wouldn't know who they were. I just thought of a book. What?
I can't say it.
See?
It's not. It's a book that's banned in Australia, but I saw it on display in Korea, and I was just like amazed, even though it's a fucking horrible book. But it's banned here.
And you want to go as that?
Nah, I've changed my mind. No, hell no.
Okay.
If you thought the fucking plane idea was bad, this is even worse.
Elliot, I'm going to remember this now. I'm going to remember this night right at this moment. And in 2 years, because my birthday's in like 2 weeks. So this time in 2 years, when you walk through my front door, I will tell you if it's who I think it's going to be. Epic. Definitely up your alley. Like, he's
gonna be is it Mr. Grey? What's his name?
He comes as Mr. Grey.
He's gonna come in with his fucking
with his fucking suit. He's all dressed in his suit with his whips and dildos. But yeah, no, it'll be really exciting because, like I said, I've got a few books I could go as. Some is like people would know what I am, and then others people wouldn't know who I am. So
Really?
it's like,
I
yeah,
probably
because
wouldn't know.
it's a thing. It's like, well, I don't know. I'm making an assumption on
Elliot says,
one.
how do you know if
I've read the book? Well, I'm just saying, like, if I have an idea for you that would be absolutely epic. But then you might go a different way and not go the book that I'm thinking. Like, but then at the same time, the book I'm thinking of, it's a really great female character that I would love to go as well. I just don't know which way I'm going to swing. We'll find out. I've got 2 years to think about it, right?
You do. It's
We
a hard
all
choice.
do.
It's actually
You
should make the event now.
But isn't that think about that's what I mean? I need to make the event in a year. I need to make a save
Who
the
knows
date.
what books come out in the next 2 years?
I know, but
we can
classics are always the best. I'm all, what's
Yeah, but
been
classics
written,
were once new.
they were. That's true. Unless something like groundbreaking comes out in the next 2 years.
Yeah, it could be. Never know.
But no, it's very exciting. Like I said, that's what I'm all about. We're all like at an age now where we don't get to do kinds of stuff like this, and I force people to do it.
Yeah, you can you not get in if you come dressed as nothing?
You have to come in through the back if you don't come dressed up.
Yeah, you can't have a grand entrance.
No grand entrance for you, and you get all of the leftover food.
You should have a games or something.
Ooh, yeah, right.
Book games.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
No, I'd figure it out.
Something fun. Not fucking boring like reading a book. Joking, guys.
Oh
I love
my God.
books. Do you like comics? Have you ever read comics?
No, I've never read a comic.
Comics. I'm currently going through The Walking Dead.
Oh,
have you seen how big they are?
I remember when Sam was totally into those, like when The Walking Dead was massive and she was reading them. I remember her bringing them to band practice.
These are very old. They'll call it a compendium because it's the full series.
All of it in one.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I looked. It's got the price on it, $80, and I'm like, whoa! And this was what 15 years ago. How much does this cost now? I looked it up. It's like $150.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Whoa! There's a real life inflation for you.
Yep.
But I didn't look around. I only saw one price.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So take it with a grain of salt. But either way, it's not $80 anymore.
Yep.
Cool. Well, there you go. That's our 2 cents on books.
Yeah.
You got anything else? Anything else
you
want to add about books?
I just wanted to say as well, I am actually in
retiring.
No.
This is where it's happening, guys. It's here.
I am actually currently. I brought my t-shirt. What
is this? Are you plugging something here?
Yeah.
And you didn't even tell me.
No, God, we don't plan these things too big.
I actually planned this. I ring you all the time, God. This is what we're gonna do.
This is what we're gonna do.
What is this? What is
so
this?
This is just
the first I'm seeing this.
I know it is. You would have seen it. I'm gonna take my hat off. You would have
it's
seen
family friendly, please tell me.
You would have seen it on my story.
She's putting on the 2 towers.
I'm putting on the 2 towers
t-shirt.
So I'm actually at the moment in the middle of a challenge.
Yeah.
So the girls at work at my
okay, that's a good cause. Read it out.
Yep. No more. What's it say? No more lives cut short by breast cancer. So one of the girls on my work team had breast cancer once, and she fought it, and she is still here, obviously. And every time there is any kind of charitable thing going on with breast cancer, she's always really on board with it. Anyway, she spoke to my boss about it, that there was this thing called the Big Bold Walk in June, where you have to walk 100 kilometers, right? And you raise money for breast cancer.
Is that with people?
So I have to walk 100 kilometers.
Yeah.
You can join a team or do it on your own.
Yeah.
So we've joined a team. We've made a team. So it's me and 2 other girls from work.
Nice.
We named our team I Pink I Can instead of I Think I Can. Oh, that's
cool.
Yeah.
I like a good pun.
Yeah, and so we all 3 of us we do our walking, we log our hours and all that kind of stuff. So you get a t-shirt when you join up. But anyway,
nice.
so people are basically, you donate money to a good cause, raise awareness and all that kind of stuff. So at the moment that's what I'm doing is logging every single time I'm out and I'm going for a walk or whatever. I log how many kilometers I'm doing, and I'm trying to get to 100. I think I'm at 33 hours or 33 kilometers or something.
That's pretty good.
So what's today, the 11th?
Yeah. When did you start?
On the 1st of June.
Wow, you've done a lot. So You'll reach it easily.
So 33 Ks from the 1st of June. So if you go on my Facebook page, there is a link there to my group of my team.
Yeah.
My team. So
I think I can.
I think I can. So if you want to do, if you want to donate, there's a link there's that. Or if you even just want to read up on it, whatever, it's on there. But that is basically what
That's
I'm
cool.
doing at the moment. So yes, I'm trying to get out there and walk, even on the busiest days and stuff like that.
And listen to your audiobooks.
That's
while you
right. I
walk.
go out and I listen to my books and I get Harry Potter done. And if it's like bad weather or it's way too late, then I just go on my exercise bike at home. And
Does that count?
Yep.
So as long as it's walking.
So
Exercise.
walking, riding, swimming, running.
Cool.
Yeah. But yeah, it is a great cause.
It's a pity podcasting isn't on there.
I know, right? Imagine that.
You get there quick.
But yeah, so I think we've nearly reached our goal. I think the group goal was like 2,000. I think our group goal is like $3,000, and I think we're actually at 2,500. I'm actually like so surprised, like
that's cool.
How generous a lot of people have just been, and I think it's starting the conversation that there's a lot of people that have actually been affected by breast cancer that I myself probably didn't even know. Yeah. Like I said, we were talking about MMD at the start of the podcast. Like sometimes it's until you're affected by something that you start to be like, I want to know more about this. Yeah. But I went to a McGrath Foundation event actually at the start of the year at the footy club.
Yeah.
And that was actually very eye-opening. A young girl in her 20s came and spoke about her breast cancer ordeal. And it was actually really heartbreaking listening to the story.
That would be.
Because you just,
jeez.
It's so heavy.
It's like barely started your life.
Yes, barely started your life. Exactly. And I think that's what it was. And like, she was talking about how they'd made her go freeze her eggs and everything like that with IVF because the chemo and all that stuff. And it was just very eye-opening because they're like, these are real people with real like lives, and then their lives just halt. Like everything just stops because you need to now get yourself better. And I think when people talk about like health, like as long as you have your health, it really, really is such a true saying. Because if you don't have your health, then what do you have?
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's right. Just wanted to just talk about that, but that's fine. So that's what I've been up to or trying to, and I will continue to keep walking and listening to my Harry Potter.
Good.
Throughout the month of June.
Wow. As Elliot says, it's a great cause.
It is a great cause, of course.
I agree.
Absolutely.
Something I've noticed, this is like based on my own personal observation. There's no fact. I haven't looked up anything. But I feel like a lot of people, like more recently, are becoming extremely more generous.
Yeah.
And that's surprising considering that the cost of living is so bad. And things around us aren't going great financially. And a lot of people are in hard times, but are quite generous. Probably more than they were when it was good. I don't know what it is. Have you noticed anything?
Yes, no, but I agree with you because like I said, like, we've raised $2,500 just between the three of us. And I'm surprised because I'm like, we're going through a cost of living crisis. And like, we've talked about how Australia's living conditions are actually one of the lowest in the world.
Yeah.
Right. Which is actually disgusting to even think that.
Yeah.
And if people don't realize that, just Google it. It'll tell you straight away that we're in one of the lowest of the world and we're one of the best countries in the world. Why are we living like this? Anyway.
Self-sabotage.
So when you see people donating, you're like, oh, wow, there's hope. Like, and I think that, I don't know. I think that's a lovely thing to know that people are, struggling, but even $10, even $20, that may have just been your weekly coffees for the week. You know, that's nothing when you think about it. And they're happy to just give it because sometimes even though, like at the same time, it sounds the way I kind of see it is if my only struggle and worry right now is making sure my gas and my water stay on and I'm paying those bills and like that's my and my mortgage is paid or whatever. Knowing that there are people that are trying to pay those bills but also are unwell.
Yeah. And then pay for those bills.
And then pays for those bills as the unwell bills. Like there could be such worse and dire situations than the one we're in now. And I think it's that understanding for a lot of people that make them feel like, well, I will give now. Yeah. I would. Yeah. I mean, I know I would.
Yeah.
Like, I've even on my hardest week, if someone was struggling, I would give them my last $20.
Yeah.
Do you
Well,
know what I mean?
I took Felix through Hungry Jack's the other day, and they asked, "Oh, do you want to donate to the Make a Wish Foundation?" I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely." So we donated, and they're like, "Oh, we need a name for the star that they put up in the windows." I'm like, "Oh, Felix."
Felix, put his
I came
name
home
up.
and I went to Sam like, "Felix donated to this charity."
Yep.
I'm like, I think it's good.
Yeah.
Something I want to like. I've always like donated and done things like that.
Yeah.
I've even done volunteer work.
Yep.
Like special schools and things like that. I don't know.
Oh, volunteering is great.
This is a long time ago. I don't know what they're called now.
Yeah.
Sorry for the if the people are offended by that.
No, I know what you mean. But it is.
You guys know.
Giving back is a big thing.
Giving some money, giving some time, and just like teaching, showing your kids like this is a good way to live.
Yeah. Well, it's like.
So I'm glad that society is kind of like.
It's like there's no, they haven't lost hope just yet.
Well, also it's the old thing. Like a lot of people like they won't like help themselves, but they'll help like their children or other people. Yeah, like maybe it's a bit of that.
Yeah, potentially. But I think that's sometimes what happens when you grow up. You start to look around you and take into consideration, have more empathy for people around you, which makes you more aware and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, like I think volunteering and all that is actually a great feeling. I think because some people don't realize that there are a lot of things that are being volunteered, and if they don't do it, things don't happen.
Yeah,
that could be brilliant.
Can I just tell you, like we talk about this all the time on the podcast. We talk about this all the time in real life, and literally before the podcast, I was talking to you about it. Working less. If I worked less, I would volunteer more.
Yeah, but that's that's the thing.
Hands down, I would love to be out in the community and do more.
But
things.
I at the moment I'm working 3 days a week, but that's because Miles is not at school yet. Yeah. But my other 2 days, like there are things that I volunteer
at the school.
I do. I volunteer at the school. And if I'm not doing it, then the kids don't get these events that they. Do you know what I mean? They otherwise would not have.
And you're lucky enough to be able to work less to do that.
That's right.
Because a lot of people can't.
That's exactly right.
Because it's the difference between them, not having a house.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. But like next year,
call it what it is.
Next year will be different. Like I probably will do a few more hours, but I have a really flexible job that I can work when my children wouldn't even know I was. So I can still
like right now.
Yeah, correct.
But
it's true. But I can still then go and do those things, those volunteer things, because they actually bring me joy. Like we're not paid tonight to be doing this.
Yeah.
This brings me joy.
Yeah.
The stuff I do at the school, don't get paid for it, but it brings the kids joy. So it brings me joy. And it's the same with
getting paid in fulfillment.
I get paid in
and that's fuel to keep going.
It is. Like people keep saying, get a side hustle, Chrissy, get a side hustle. Like start baking something and selling it, or making something and selling it. And I'm like, all of the things that I love, I can't make money from. And I don't do them for that reason either. Like, do you know what I mean? And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
It's
fuel to keep going.
It's fuel to keep going. So yeah, but it's the same with like I said, Maverick's got the sports clubs and all that kind of stuff. And Jesse's been helping out, and that's his thing. Like he's been, helping coach the footy and helping coach the basketball. Yeah. And I'm hoping like my boys are seeing that as well, that mum and dad are really taking an interest in everything that we do.
Yeah.
That's
important.
lovely, and it's community. And that will help, give them good values and good morals as they grow up.
For
that's the kind of community that they've grown up in.
Yeah.
Everyone knows everybody, and everyone wants to help, and everyone has a smile on their face, and dip the hat when you walk past them in the street.
I literally went to go pick up rocks from I'm going to call it the rock shop.
The rock shop? Because I can't think of what it's called right now.
Like the soil.
The sand and soil
place.
The rock
shop. That's cool. They should call it that. You know what?
Actually great.
That's sick. Call it the rock shop.
Great name.
Or the rock show.
Love
anyway,
it.
I'm there, and I'm just like talking to the guy on the digger. Talking to him, and he's putting the rocks in my trailer, and we're just having a chat, and we're just having a chat.
That's it.
It's like I'm like, what a cool guy.
But it's nice
What a
that
cool guy. And it's cool to just have a
the
talk.
art-
And I'm someone who I'm actually very introverted. No matter
Yeah,
what my persona is
really,
online,
really?
I'm
Wow.
such an introvert. I
Mhm.
don't like talking. I
Yeah.
really don't.
Yeah.
Here I am on a podcast.
I
that
know,
we've
I
got
know.
Fucking 3
But
hours long. But
I know what you mean. You get a bit of socially awkwardness unless
I force
you're
myself
around
to
your
do
safe
it,
people.
and then
yeah.
once I do that, I'm fine.
Yeah.
That's it. Maybe
No.
it's just the initial barrier.
It might be, but I think that's a lot with everybody. But I'm the same. Whenever I'm out, I end up start a conversation with somebody in some shop.
And then it snowballs.
You know, it does. But,
And then you're at the pub drinking with them.
yeah. But
What's
I love that
going
though. Like I love that though. Like we're all in a rush all the time with a lot of things.
Yeah, stop and smell
But sometimes it's nice
the roses
to have that little chit chat with the lady at the register, or you know, the lady at the coffee shop that's making the coffee, or you know what I mean. Like I had a little family that what do you call it? Standing in the bakery on Saturday morning, and we're on our way to get a coffee and then go to the market. And a mum and a new mum and dad walked in. They had a little 8-week-old baby, and they were just, you could tell they were just in their little bubble. And you know, it was a beautiful little Saturday morning, and they were watching my two do what they do when they go to shops, and they just piggyback each other and they'd be silly and this and that. But they were looking and they're like, oh, you know, oh, I love this little age of my baby. And I'm just like, oh, wait till they get to this age. And they're like, oh, and I'm like, nah, actually, I love the age my kids are at now. They're so fun. They're so fun.
Yeah.
Like they can do all the cool stuff, and I get to do it with them and not have to be like the weird person who goes to the movies to see Mario. I want to watch Mario.
I would just go.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but that's what I mean.
Yeah.
And we had a little giggle and this and that. But it was nice. Like it was friendly, and it was just nice to just chat to people.
Chat.
Yeah, and I know it's not for everybody. It's definitely not for everyone. And some people don't want to do that.
Well, you should.
But
can I just say, take it from me, someone who doesn't want to do that, you should just do it.
It's a little bit of love thy neighbor. Sometimes I think
if everyone just like just every day talk to someone when you don't want to.
Yeah.
Just talk to them, and you'll eventually feel better.
Well, it made me feel happy. Like I walked away.
And that doesn't mean that they'll talk back, because some people. How many
it.
times are you like out in the street and you're like, oh, hello, how's it going? Or you know, sorry, and then people just walk away.
Yeah, I know.
And I think to myself, I'm like someone who's like shy and doesn't want to talk. I'm just like, fuck
I will
you,
say,
man.
like every time I'm walking out anywhere, without fail, they'll acknowledge. Always acknowledge each other when we walk past. A little smile and a little nod, without like every time.
Well, you don't walk where I walk.
No, I don't walk where you walk, but where I walk, that's the general. And even if I'm running, it's a little bit of a, you know, it's just an acknowledgement. Especially with the kids as well, and especially if they see a dog, or if we see, like, it's just yeah. But no, I guess I don't walk where you walk.
You don't walk where I walk.
But yeah,
it's true. But
I like it. I like it. It's nice. It just makes me feel, like I said, just makes me feel like part of the community. And I really like that.
Yeah. You should write a book about it.
But what, my community?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know. I enjoy it. I think it's just nice to have people in your circle, you know,
Good. Good. All right.
But yeah.
We're going to leave it there. I'm about to fall asleep.
Oh, yeah? It's the wine.
You don't know. No, it's not
wine.
The wine.
It's all of it.
It's not the wine. I'm tired before this.
It's the 0 sugar, 0 caffeine.
It is. It's definitely the 0 sugar, 0 caffeine. Because if this had caffeine in it, I'd be like, all good. Normally I have, a bit of caffeine. Alrighty.
I love it.
Thanks for stopping in, everyone.
Yes, thank you for
episode 10. We made it.
We made it.
We beat 92% of people.
We did.
Who don't follow through and don't make it to episode 10.
And you know what happens next week? Episode 11.
Yep, we're on to the next one.
We surpass.
Thank you, Danny. We love you.
The 10.
We miss you.
Thank you, Danny. Yes, we miss you. So yeah, you're gonna have to come back for my 40th. So start thinking about it. About what you're going to come as, or what book you're going to pretend to be.
And then take us back home with you. We're coming to Europe.
Yeah, pack us in the suitcase.
We're doing a Euro trip.
Oh, yes,
This isn't where I parked my car. Have you seen that movie, Euro Trip?
Yeah, that is such a good movie. Oh, mi scusi.
We're going to watch it again. I'm going to AI Danny into that movie.
Oh, my God. But no, thank you so much to all of our
night, Elliot.
internationals
Thanks, Elliot.
and all of our
Love you.
regulars.
Yep. Thanks for stopping
You
by.
have no idea. Like when we see, like you guys are the reason why we are still doing this. And we
Yeah,
are still
it's
here.
you guys.
It's you guys.
100%.
We see your name in the chat, and it is just the best. Like we appreciate your support. Definitely.
We do. Have a good night. We'll see you next week.
See y'all.
One last time. Give him a dance. Ray gun.
Okay, hang on. Okay, ready?
Go.
Hang on. Cha! Charmander! Charmander! Charmander!